First of all, hi everybody, I guess. Welcome back. I have now left my anchorage just now. Raised the sails. It was a bit of a motor out because obviously the wind funnels down the loch, and it was coming from that direction anyway. So I motored out, set the sails just now, and now I'm going to Loch Claidh. I was told about it. I was told that it was very pretty, so excited to see that. Also, I just made myself some breakfast. Ta-da! This is bread with camembert and Branston. If you don't know what Branston is, you are so missing out. It is truly the best. So good. What are we doing today? Like 20 miles. Just looking at my navigation here. Yeah, it's pretty good. The wind is from the east. Oh, the VHF is going off. I am also towing my dinghy behind me, which I know is like such a lazy move and a bit of a reckless one, but like I said, I was super lazy this morning. It was cold out. I don't want to. Anywho, so just need to check every now and again that it's still there. Otherwise the sun is out, which is lovely. I just took off my jacket. Woo! Yeah, now I will have my breakfast. I don't mind the scarf. I didn't want to put on my jacket, but my neck was cold, so I'm the fashionista of this boat. I just saw a puffin, which is I've wanted to see one for basically this whole winter. Oh my god, yeah, it's so cool. It wasn't like really close, but I saw it through the binoculars, and I'm so happy. Of course I didn't manage to film it, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it, but it was very cool, very cool. One of the few birds I think I can identify like from seeing them. Just to show you on the chart plotter, that's where I am, obviously. And then I'm going in here, in here. Yeah, not that far anymore. Right, nearly there. Like 4 miles to go still. Let me turn you around and show you. Well, you can see there's land there, and in there somewhere is where I will turn. And head in. It is actually, when the sun's out, it's lovely. It's so warm and nice. My solar panel's up and they're charging to that good old Greg here. We can steer, that's lovely. I've got one solar panel over there, and then got one over here as well. That one's obviously doing more right now because that's where the sun is shining. And sailing downwind is always a treat. It's just so nice on a junk rig because the sail can go all the way out because I don't have any spreaders on a freestanding mast. Yep, nice, nice, nice. Loving it. Okay, I am anchored. I've just put my snubber on both sides, and then I cleat the chain off like this, as you can see. Then you see the snubber doing its work, and the chain is like, it's got some looseness in it, it's not tight. And here you see my anchorage. Shaky stuff. There she is. I've just rowed ashore with my dinghy because, and this is the stupidest reason I know, but there's no cell service here, so I'm gonna hike up there and see if there is, so that I can call my dad. If there isn't, I guess that's just the way it is. I also want to check the weather, but oh my god, it's so beautiful here. It's so quiet as well. Literally just saw a seal on the rocks there, but obviously my rowing over here scared him away. But wow. Well, I'm on the mountain slash hill now. There's no service here either, but that's just the way it is, I guess. Dad, when you see this, please know I tried to call you after I anchored, but I couldn't. I'll call you tomorrow. Also, I guess I was trying to look at the latest wind update, but there you go. This is life, man. I did think ahead and brought a beer, so I'm gonna have a beer on top of this hill. Not at the tippy top, but there. It's hard enough getting up here.
Taste of cigarettes and bad luck. Still I am drawn too close. I heard the words you said about me while the door was closed. Still I run around with red tinted glasses, buy you chewing gum so I can bear the taste, so you don't run away, so that you stay with me.
Well, new day, new trip. We are underway once again, is what I'm trying to say. And oh my gosh, picking that anchor up was such hard work. Yeah, I'm really out of shape. That needs working on for sure. Though, to be fair to myself, it was like 10 meters deep where I anchored in. So that's a fair amount of chain and a fair amount of anchor to be picking up. Usually I try to anchor in a bit shallower places, but if it's not possible, that's how it is, I guess. Today I am trying to go to the Isle of Skye. Got the sails set. It's a bit of a cloudy day today, but not all bad. Also a bit of a light wind. So we're moving at like 3.5 to 4 knots. Well, actually not that bad. I have some leftover curry from last night that I will have for breakfast in a minute, which leftover curry is just the best. It's always better on the second day. That's the secret. Otherwise I have nothing. I'll just be doing my usual, chilling and like listening to music, adjusting the sails here and there. Really, like Greg is doing the hard work right now. I'm just in for the ride. I'm just doing nothing. Yeah, I pull a line here and there. So like I'm the backup. Okay, we are still at sea. It just rained, so I've got my rain jacket on, but also it's nice and warm and it has like this cool collar, which is like a scarf, I guess. But that is the tip of Skye, the Isle of Skye right there in the distance. There's the shunts there, but I'm gonna be anchoring somewhere in that direction. Which is why we are heading there. It's going pretty slow right now. There's hardly any wind. The sails are flogging a little bit, but we are still moving forwards. And I am trying to work on my patience. So I'm trying not to turn on the engine every single time it goes slow, which really is a great life lesson, I think.
one night, hiding behind a tall man. I think I am better than he could ever be. When the music's slow, I ask for your hand, baby, don't let me down. Let's show 'em how it's done.
We are getting closer, or I am. I'll speak of the royal we, or maybe Lana and I are the we. Okay, so we are getting closer. Like 10 miles to go. Whoop whoop. Truly stunning scenery. Like, I had heard the Isle of Skye was beautiful, but true, definitely is. You can just see these cliffs over here. Those are gorgeous. And we are going that way. Obviously, I think I'll be anchoring there where I'm planning to anchor for a couple of days, as the prevailing winds this time of year are more southerlies. I'll have to pick my weather windows well. I don't know if I said this before. But yeah, I'll have to pick my weather windows well, just so I can move bit by bit south every time there's a northerly or something like that. Every time there's not a southerly, basically. I don't think it's really looking ideal for me to move on for the next few days, so I think I'll stay there. This is Loch Claidh. And then hopefully over the next few days I'll be able to explore the Isle of Skye, like take my dinghy ashore and have a look around. I need to get rid of my rubbish somewhere, so that would be an ideal opportunity to find a bin. Hello, coming to you from the upper deck. Hello, I wanted to explain something, mention something, I guess, which is clipping on, like when I do it and when I don't, and so on. So right now, for example, I'm not clipped on, even though I'm out of the cockpit. At night I do. I think that's pretty important. But during the day it kind of depends on the conditions for me. So if it's really calm, like right now, there's hardly any waves, then I go up whenever. Like I make sure to always have my hand, like to always hold on to something, but other than that I just do whatever I want, really. Like I showed that little clip of me putting the preventer on the mainsail as well, so things like that. But if it is rough out, then I'll definitely clip on. That is me. I know, like, the risk, like when you have the autopilot on and you don't clip on, there's a certain risk there. You have to assess it for yourself. That is my stance on that, I think. Yeah, that is it. Just something that I wanted to talk about, I guess. It's looking good. Greg, my champion of champions, still steering. I love you, bud. What am I snacking on right now? I got these caramel flavored rice cakes. They're pretty good, actually. I wasn't sure about them at first, but I think I like them now. I should. I've eaten enough of them. Yeah. That's the Minch. And this is Skye, as well. I think I've pointed it out enough now for you to probably know that, although I could just be pointing my camera at any old thing and say this is the Isle of Skye, and you would have to believe me because you have no choice. But it is. I'm telling the truth, I promise. We're doing like 4 knots now. Oh, yeah, we're doing like 4 knots right now. Knock on wood, I guess. It's going pretty well right now. Jesus. Yeah, what else can I say? Lots of puffins, lots of black guillemots, or tasties, I believe they're called. to some people. Tasties? I don't know. Yeah. I love seeing birds. I can't identify a lot of them. When one flies above me, I just think, oh, there's a bird, you know. But yeah, I've got a book of birds. So I tried identifying one. I think it was a tern, a type of tern. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But yeah, so if I get bored, I try identifying some birds. That's cool. Oh, and I heard somebody mention this loch on the radio. It's called Loch Dunvegan. Now I know. Yeah, somebody said it over the radio, so I'm just assuming that they are right. Loch Dunvegan. Okay, I am on the Isle of Skye right now. I just found a bin. Check. Also, there was this little shop for boys, which on the side of the road, which I thought was amazing. Another thing, they had a little black house museum, but sadly, due to a storm, the roof of that had caved in, so that was closed. And there's also lots of sheep running around, as ever, I guess. But since it's May, there's also lots of lambs, which makes my walk like 100 times better. Yeah, really, they're just so cute. Sheep are cute too, don't get me wrong. Let me scan you around. Quite nice. So it's already relatively busy. I don't know if it's abnormally busy or normally busy, but there's a fair amount of cars driving past on the road, which none at the moment, of course. Yeah, it's really quite warm. I'm not even wearing a jacket, which I like. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, weather. Yeah, the end. Alright, that's it for this week. Thank you so much to everyone who watched, subscribed, liked, commented. I truly appreciate it. I put out new videos every second Wednesday, and the music in my videos is actually by me. So the link to my Spotify and iTunes is down below in the description. I hope you guys have a lovely 2 weeks and see you next time. Bye! Flower, 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 flower. Delightful. Ah, the best. 10 out of 10. We'll do again.